Yo, what's going on, guys? Back here with another banger video. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the infamous Miguel versus Robby debate in Cobra Kai. Now, this has been going on since the show first started, obviously. And during this video, I'm going to be going through every season, and I'm going to be saying who the better character was, as in who had the better motives and who was like correct that season, and who was like the good guy and the bad guy that season, and who was stronger, as in a better fighter. So I'm going to be going through both those points in every season, and then we're going to tally up at the end and see who truly was the better character. So let's go Season 1. Now, honestly, Season 1, you've got Miguel just learning karate, right? He learned karate because he got bullied. Robby, I guess he learned karate on the side. That wasn't even his main thing. He learned it because he was trying to make his dad mad. I will say in the first season, Miguel might have been in the right. Now listen, I know he technically punched his girlfriend, but Robby was kind of moving in on her even after he realized that she had a boyfriend. Like, when he or she drove him to the party, he knew that she was going to see her boyfriend. And then when they were walking there, they were holding hands. So, Robby's a little sus. But then in the tournament, obviously, Miguel had to cheat to win. So, in the first season, I would say, like, for the entire season, I would say Miguel's the better character, as in he has better morals and all that. But then the last episode, Robby's the better character, just because Miguel had to cheat and whatnot. But I'm going to give that season to Miguel, because he only went bad in the last episode. So, I'm giving the morals to Miguel in the first season, and then a better fighter is it's Robby. I've went over this in my top 3 Cobra Kai fighters every season. I'll explain it once again. Robby got injured by Hawk. Miguel had to target his weak points, attacked him after the point, and he still barely won. He only won by 1 point. So, Robby's a stronger character. If Robby was full health, Robby would have dogged him. Okay. Season 2. So, for Season 1, we had Miguel in the mindset standpoint, and Robby in the fighting standpoint. Season 2. Now, Season 2 is where it's a little weird, because I think Miguel and Robby are both good that season. They don't do anything to each other that entire season. They see each other in that one time at the skating rink where Tori's working, but they literally do like nothing to aggravate each other. So I'm gonna give this one a draw, because they both do nothing until the end where Robby snaps his arm. So I can't really do it a draw then, because Miguel did the right thing and Robby didn't. So I got to give the second season to Miguel too. And for fighting, it also goes to Miguel, because obviously Miguel could have destroyed Robby and then he held back. So currently we're 3-1 with Miguel being the better character, but we're really 1-0 for Miguel being better character. You know what, actually, Season 1, geez, I don't know. Robby was like moving on his girl, but then Miguel had to fight dirty. Honestly, I might have to give that one a draw too, because Robby's the reason Miguel kind of went down that path. No, if Robby's the reason, then it should be Robby. Okay, I stick with my point from before. Miguel is better mentally, Season 1. Robby's better physically, and Miguel's better physically in Season 2. Alright, had to clear that up, sorry. Season 3. I can't really blame Robby for not liking Daniel or Johnny, but I will say he could have been a little more accepting And really, you gotta go with Crease. Like, come on. I gotta just give it to Miguel. I can't really do anything, bro. Like, Miguel did nothing that entire season, and Robby joined Cobra Kai. So, I gotta give it to Miguel. So, Miguel's 3-0 for mentality. And he is now, he only has 1 for physical. Because he was, there's no way you think Robby is losing to Miguel in Season 3. Miguel just got out of a wheelchair. He barely beat Kyler. Move on to Season 4. Okay. Season 4. I think Robby's still worse just because he was in Cobra Kai still. Miguel did absolutely nothing bad in Season 2. What did he do? Trying to think. He really did nothing. Yeah. But I still think Robby would have beat Miguel. I'll go over this real quick. So, Robby beat Hawk. Technically, Hawk beat him, but Robby got distracted and he would have scored the point, so Robby technically would have beat Hawk. Hawk would have beat Miguel in their fight. You can't debate that. There's no way. I explained it in my other video, too. The top 3 students Cobra Kai every season. Hawk was playing defense that entire fight. He wasn't even using his Cobra Kai because he didn't want to use it after what happened with this mohawk getting cut. So he was playing the defense that entire fight, and he was still kind of raw dogging Miguel, and then he got injured. So, Robby is stronger than Miguel in that season. Right? Miguel has only been stronger in Season 2 so far. Physically. So I gotta give this... So currently Miguel has been better than Robby in like a mental, character-wise standpoint every season. That's kind of, Season 5. Obviously, this is the season they squashed their beef. But this is also the season Miguel beat Robby, so he is better than in 2 seasons for fighting. But mentally, I low-key think Robby is better. Just because Robby was warning Kenny, Robby was trying to get everyone out of Cobra Kai, and Miguel was kind of just worried about Sam and whatnot. Like, Miguel really only cared about, like, relationships that season, and Miguel was and Robby was trying to, like, help everyone. He was trying to get Tori out, Kenny out. He was trying to help everyone, when Miguel was really only worried about Sam. So, like, I think Robby wins that one. I think Robby wins that one in the mental standpoint. Season 6, current. Current is really hard. Because, again, they fought, and there's no debate Robby's stronger this season. He beat him fair and square. The real debate is whose mental was better, because they didn't really do much this season. What did they do? Robby was still trying to help Kenny. Miguel was trying to get into college. I still think Robby is the better character this season because he was still trying to help Kenny. Even though Kenny clearly didn't want his help, he was still trying to help Kenny. Like, basically, Season 4, he was still in Cobra Kai, so it doesn't really help. But, like, Season 5 and 6, he was trying to get Kenny. He's always trying to do the best for Kenny. He's always trying to work in Kenny's interest. So, I think Robby wins in this category, the mental standpoint. So, Robby had the better mental in Seasons 5 and 6. He was better physically in 4 seasons. He's better in Season 1, better in Season 3, better in Season 4, better in Season 6. So, currently we're tied. Miguel was better as a character in 4 seasons, and better physically in 2 seasons. But Robby was only better as a character in 2 seasons and better physically in 4 seasons. So, if you want to say who's a better character and who is correct and who was the good guy more often, I would definitely say it was Miguel. But who's a better fighter? Overall, Robby. Stop glazing Miguel. But Miguel was definitely a better character. I wouldn't say he had a better arc. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying overall he had better morals than Robby. Robby really only had better morals in the last 2 seasons because that's when he started being a good guy. Because before that he was kind of a rebel and then he turned really evil. But now he's a good guy. So yeah, that's my review of who was truly better. Technically it was tied, which is crazy. They're literally like perfect rivals. But hopefully in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 we get to see some either another fight between Robby and... Oh no, they won't do another one. That's crazy. But hopefully we get to see some changes. And that would be interesting. But thank you guys for watching. Comment all your criticisms, because I know there's going to be some. And I'll see you guys in the next one.